So I wanted to have this conversation here because it looks like some people are having the conversation elsewhere. Has Kate Middleton just dropped out of the public eye? And why aren't there any questions for her lack thereof presence completely? Hey guys, it's Monarchy. Hopefully you guys are all doing well today. Back again with another video. If you have not subscribed, click that button, guys. It is daily and consistent content. Comment down below, give this video a thumbs up. I would appreciate it. It's just one click. Let's get to 340,000 subscribers, guys. It's just one click. Send us super thanks if you guys wish to. Now, people are discussing this and I want to bring this here, but I'm going to read this post out. There seems to be a collective acceptance across the UK media that Kate Middleton had dropped out of the public eye. No questions, no discussion about where she is or if we'll ever see her again. Even online, the speculation that was formerly everywhere has now died down to nothing. All we've had are some frankly laughable reports of her attending private events with the children, accompanied by photos from last year and no witnesses. It's as if we've all been brainwashed and our memories have been wiped. There's no evidence as to the whereabouts of Kate, William or the children. Can we expect the usual official back-to-school photos with what's going to be released? Somebody states that's the idea. Kate had a nervous breakdown. I doubt she will ever go back. It's pretty obvious now she can't do a public-facing job anymore, and she'd look like her usual self at Tripping of Colours, but not someone who's been through a health crisis. I think William and Kate came into money with the duchy they inherited, and they aren't under any pressure to be seen out in public. Kate's illness gives the perfect excuse, if it's true, and I suspect their marriage is in name only at this point. I honestly think this is controlled by the monarchy to get us to get us used to non-appearances when William takes over. Just state necessary functions. Trimming of the colours, remembrance service, nothing else. By the time William takes over, we are supposed to think this is all normal. It is not. They are receiving huge amounts of money for less people, less visibility, less promotion of charities, less anything. What is their point? I have no idea. They can disappear and who notices? No one. The royalists just drool over an appearance of Kate at Wimbledon and William with his son at the football final. This is William's takeover. He and Kate want to be rich aristocrats doing as little as possible. That is what I think is going on here, and to me quite thought-provoking, that I think that she is not going to be seen in public anymore as much, and that, you know, the root of what she went through can be used as a perfect disguise for that conversation. After her triumphant return at Trooping, I sense they feel their work is done. Anyone with doubts ought to be satisfied by now, and they have a free pass to do as they please. They have reset the previous expectations. Anyone who critiques a cancer survivor must surely be a monster anyway. The other post I read earlier from the Daily Mail and a small tweet about the scout says it all. The headline said it was a rare personal tweet, as in don't expect much more than this for a while. They have morphed into irrelevance now. I expect people's opinions to wane on them as a couple and the focus to be more on William, even though the public isn't really interested in him alone. Perhaps they are trying to control things better than the Diana Charles fiasco when no one gave a hoot about him and it became all about her. This seems like a likely scenario. I don't expect any public experiences again. I think she is incapacitated, had a nervous breakdown from ED, and she has been recasted as a non-working royal. I just think her time in the royal family is done. And that's where I want to leave those public comments on people discussing and speculating today about, you know, the fact that she's going to be not really seen anywhere. I think her time in the royal family is done. I don't see her making significant appearances continuously, attending royal engagements at all for the remainder, not of just this year or next year, for the remainder of her life. I think Kate Middleton is done. Either she did have a nervous breakdown and is afraid to be in public, or this is just the new format that William wants to undertake so that when he becomes king, this is what we are used to. And this is what we should not be used to, because they are taking a significant large amount of money from us 24/7 and are being paid far more for doing less work. So what is going on here? I don't understand. Is something else going on behind the scenes that we are not aware of? But I think that she's basically been washed out of the media. The first couple of months of this year that we all know about was frenzy. We were all in, you know, what's going on now. I personally don't care anymore because she seems to be out and about and doing okay here and there. But what I seem to be now is that she's basically just been done with the media, done with the royal working, not seen anywhere, completely just faded into the background and has been washed away. I believe her time in the royal family is done and she's not going to be doing whatever the hell she used to do. I don't think she's going anywhere. She definitely will be the queen. I absolutely think that. But I just think that as of right now, and for the last couple of months and for the rest of the year and the rest of next year and the rest of her real life, I don't see her ever being back at that position again because she doesn't want to be, or William does not want her to be. Something is happening in some kind of way where something's gone on behind the scenes and she's basically just been done with the royal life. I don't know. Call it whatever you want to call it because it is very bizarre. Not only is it very bizarre, but reports are saying that, you know, when it comes to their team, word on the street says this individual, Zandy Sussex, her name was on Twitter. Word on the street is that yet another KP minion, PR Lee, has resigned. This comes after Willie's private secretary, Jean-Christophe Gray, also recently left in a huff. Well, as the saying goes, you lie down with dogs. So people on their team, of course, when Jean-Christophe left, it was a big blow to William. Huge blow that a CEO could just be like, I'm out. And he quit way post probation. So the fact that there's word on the street that PR people are leaving, is that linked to this? Maybe they're not happy with the stance that William and Kate are taking. Maybe they're not happy with what they've heard behind the closed doors. Maybe they're not happy with the fact that, you know, Kate is done with the royal life or something like that, or because they have no work to do for somebody who doesn't want to be out in public. We don't know. But people are leaving their team. Could this be correlated? Is something going on behind the scenes? I'm smelling something, guys, and it don't smell clean. And no, we're not talking about William's hairline for once. Lack thereof, because we know that bald head stinks. I'm joking. Anyways, let me know your thoughts are when it comes to this. Do subscribe, comment down below, give this video a thumbs up. I would appreciate it. Happy Independence Day to those in Brazil. Period. Send a super thanks if you guys wish to. There's a $ sign there. You can send whatever you want. And I'll catch you guys soon for another video.